In the modern world, attention is the new currency. But most people are spending theirs like it's worthless, scattering it across a dozen different apps, tabs, and conversations. They believe that they are efficient because they are busy, but they are actually just suffering from a fragmented mind. There is a psychological trap that catches almost everyone who dares to dream big, the belief that volume of activity equals value of output. But the proactive executor knows better. They understand the power of single tasking. In the deep build of March, your ability to lock onto one objective and stay there until it is conquered is your greatest competitive advantage. In today's deep dive, we are breaking down the mechanics of single tasking. We are exposing why your multitasking is a system error and how to calibrate your internal machine for a year of unstoppable, singular momentum. The human brain was not designed to juggle. It was designed to hunt. When an apex predator stalks its prey, it does not look at the entire herd. It locks onto one target. It ignores the noise, the movement of the other animals, and the distractions of the environment. It funnels every ounce of its biological energy into a single point of impact. This is what single tasking feels like. It is the industrialization of focus. When you move from doing many things poorly to doing one thing at an elite level, you unlock a version of your intelligence that most people will never experience. You aren't just working, you are becoming a specialist in the present moment. Let's look at a case study of the attention rebound of 2026. After years of declining focus, a group of high-performance athletes and CEOs began the monolith protocol. They stripped away all peripheral notifications and committed to 4-hour blocks of single tasking. The data showed that their flow state entry time, the time it takes to get fully locked in, dropped from 45 minutes to just 10. Because they weren't constantly resetting their brains with distractions, they were able to go deeper into complex problems than their competitors. They weren't smarter, they were just more singular. They realized that in the attention economy, the person who can stay focused the longest wins everything. The machine-like grind requires you to view every task as a mission-critical objective. When you are single-tasking, you are not checking a box. You are executing a master plan. This level of intensity is what creates resilience. It is easy to quit when you are multitasking because you aren't deeply invested in any one thing. But when you are single-tasking, you are fully committed. You have skin in the game with your own time. This is where the grind becomes a craft. You aren't just a reactive dreamer waiting for the day to end. You are a proactive executor who's building a masterpiece, one brick at a time. Consider the case study of a software architect who was struggling to ship a major update. They were working 80 hours a week, but making zero progress because they were constantly interrupted by urgent bug fixes and team meetings. They decided to implement a single task Saturday. They went to a location with no internet, took one laptop, and one specific coding problem. In 8 hours of uninterrupted single tasking, they accomplished more than they had in the previous 3 weeks combined. The magic wasn't the Saturday, it was the absence of the other 99 tasks. The power was in the focus. The biological unreliability of feeling like doing the work is neutralized by the power of one. When you have 10 things to do, your brain feels overwhelmed and seeks an escape, usually social media or procrastination. But when you have only one thing to do, the path is clear. There is no choice to make, which means there is no decision fatigue. You don't need motivation when you have a singular directive. You just need to start. The machine doesn't negotiate with its programming, it executes the current line of code. To master the art of the machine-like grind through single tasking, you must implement the monolith method. Step 1. Choose your most difficult task, the one you've been avoiding. Step 2. Close every single thing that is not that task. If you're writing, close your browser. If you are coding, close your email. Step 3. Set a no-exit timer for 90 minutes. You don't have to be productive, but you are not allowed to do anything else. Step 4. Watch as your brain, deprived of its distraction hits, eventually surrenders and begins to do the work. The blueprint for March is simple. Stop trying to win the war and start trying to win the minute. The proactive executor knows that a year of success is just 365 days of singular focus stacked on top of each other. Let the world be busy with their fragmented lives. You have work to do. The machine doesn't waste energy on friction. It channels everything into the one. Be the machine. Lock the target. Master the power of one. If you're ready to unlock your real potential by doing less, but doing it better, hit the like button and commit to one single tasking block today. Leave a comment below with the one task you are going to give 100% of your focus to. Subscribe to stay locked into the systems that build empires. One task, one goal. No excuses.